In life, almost everyone dreams of becoming something great. We imagine a better version of ourselves, more successful, more disciplined, more fulfilled. We watch motivational videos, read powerful quotes, listen to inspiring stories, and for a moment, we feel unstoppable. But then, nothing changes. Days pass, weeks pass, and we find ourselves stuck in the same place. Why? Because motivation can start a fire, but only discipline can keep it burning. This is the story of a boy who learned that truth the hard way. In a small, quiet town, there lived a boy with big dreams. He didn't come from anything special, but inside him was a burning desire to do something meaningful with his life. Every day, he filled his mind with motivation. He watched videos. He listened to successful people speak. He told himself again and again, "Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll study for hours. Tomorrow I'll change everything." And just thinking about it made him feel powerful, like his future was already changing. But tomorrow never came. For a few days he would try. He would sit down to study, he would make plans, he would feel focused. But slowly, the excitement faded. Laziness returned. Excuses took over. "I'm tired today. I'll start fresh next week. One break won't hurt." And just like that, he was back where he started.
Trying, failing, repeating. Until one day, something inside him broke. Not his dream, but his belief in himself. One afternoon, while walking through town, he met an old friend, but something was different about him. There was a calm confidence in his eyes. His life looked organized. He woke up early, he followed a routine, he improved a little every single day, not dramatically, but consistently. Curious, the boy asked, "How do you do it? How do you stay motivated every day?" His friend smiled. "I don't." The boy frowned. "What do you mean?" "I don't rely on motivation," he said calmly. "I rely on discipline." The answer felt strange, uncomfortable, almost disappointing. "Come with me tomorrow morning," his friend said. "I want to show you something." The next day, before the sun even rose, they walked to a quiet riverside. The air was cold, the world was still asleep, and by the river sat an old fisherman. His hands were rough, his face carried years of effort, but his eyes were steady. The friend turned to the fisherman and said, "Can you tell him what you once told me?" The old man looked at the boy and smiled gently. "Do you see this river? I come here every single day, at the same time. No matter the weather, no matter how I feel. Some days I catch many fish. Some days I catch none." The boy listened carefully. "Then why do you keep coming?" he asked. "Because you love fishing?" The fisherman chuckled softly. "No, son. I come because it is my responsibility." He leaned forward slightly. "If I only came when I felt like it, I would never come. If I waited for perfect conditions, my family would starve." Then he said something the boy would never forget. "Motivation is like a flash of lightning, bright, powerful, but gone in seconds. But discipline is like the sun. It rises every day, whether you feel like it or not." The boy felt something shift inside him. But the fisherman wasn't finished. He pointed toward a bamboo plant near the river. "Do you know how bamboo grows?" The boy shook his head. "A farmer plants the seed," the fisherman said. "He waters it every day, takes care of it, waits. 1 year passes, nothing. 2 years, still nothing. 3, 4, still nothing." The boy leaned in. "What happens then?" The fisherman smiled. "In the 5th year, within just a few weeks, it grows up to 90 feet tall." The boy's eyes widened. How? Because all those years, it was not growing above the ground. It was building roots below. He looked directly into the boy's eyes. And if the farmer had quit, he would have never seen it grow. Silence filled the air.
But inside the boy, everything was changing. For the first time, he understood. He wasn't failing because he lacked dreams. He was failing because he lacked discipline. He was waiting to feel ready instead of showing up anyway. That day, he made a decision, a real one, not based on emotion, but on commitment. He created a routine, not a perfect one, but a consistent one. On days he didn't feel like studying, he studied. On days he felt tired, he showed up anyway. On days his mind said skip, he said no. It wasn't easy. Some days felt heavy. Some days felt pointless. Some days he saw no progress at all. But he remembered the bamboo. He remembered the fisherman. He remembered roots are growing even when you can't see them.
Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Months turned into years. And slowly, quietly, his life began to change. He became stronger, more focused, more confident. Not because of one big action, but because of thousands of small ones. One day, people started noticing. They asked him, "What's your secret?" He smiled, not proudly, but knowingly. "Motivation comes and goes," he said, "but discipline stays. If you can do small things every day, even when you don't feel like it, your life will change." Success is not about doing something big once. It's about doing small things right every single day. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait to feel ready. Start today. Stay consistent. Build your roots. And one day, you won't just grow, you'll rise.